I read you beware at the hunting, or I warn you beware at the hunting, by Robert Burns. The heather was blooming, the meadows were mown, our lads gaed a hunting a day at the dawn, o'er moors and o'er mosses and mony a glen, at length they discovered a bonny moorhen. I read you beware at the hunting, young men, I read you beware at the hunting, young men. Tak some on the wing and some as they spring, but cannily steal on a bonny moorhen. Sweet brushing the dew from the brown heather bells, her colours betrayed her on yon mossy fells. Her plumage outlusted the pride of the spring, and oh, as she wantoned gay on the wing. I read you beware at the hunting, young men, I read you beware at the hunting, young men. Tak some on the wing and some as they spring, but cannily steal on a bonny moorhen. Old Phœbus himsel, as he peep'd o'er the hill, in spite at her plumage he tried his skill. He levelled his rays where she basked on the brae, his rays were outshone and but marked where she lay. I read you beware at the hunting, young men, I read you beware at the hunting, young men. Tak some on the wing and some as they spring, but cannily steal on a bonny moorhen. They hunted in the valley, they hunted the hill, the best of our lads were the best of their skill. But still as the fairest she sat in their sight, then were she was over a mile at a flight. I read you beware at the hunting, young men, I read you beware at the hunting, young men. Tak some on the wing and some as they spring, but cannily steal on a bonny moorhen. But by Cameritru O'Chan and alas, a sleek cunning loon with a firelock of brass. The brass did so glitter it dazzled her eyes, and now in his budget he boasts of the prize. I read you beware at the hunting, young men, I read you beware at the hunting, young men. Tak some on the wing and some as they spring, but cannily steal on a bonny moorhen. So it's presumed this was written for Agnes MacLehose, the Nancy of A Fond Kiss, character in Burns's life, whom he had a literary, largely epistolary affair, as they say. So the old song is called Beware the Ripples, and that's the name of the tune to which the song is set. That song was warning young men, beware the ripples, which are lower back aches from having too much sex. It's a bawdy song. And the tune, the A part of the tune is also called the Tailor's March, but the full tune is called Beware the Ripples. So there's a letter from MacLehose to Burns saying, she begged him not to publish the Moorhen. And people wonder why this fairly tame song, which certainly doesn't indicate who it's about. But there's another version of, there's a bawdy version in the Merry Muses of Caledonia, which I think Burns also wrote, although scholars have been loath to credit it to him. It's got the line, still whir she flew off with a shot in her tail. Whir. Like whir she was over a mile at a flight. It's called Jenny McGraw. and that lists the bonie Moorhen as the tune. So this version of Beware of the Ripples is from James Oswald's Caledonian Pocket Companion. What else is in here that you need to know? Mosses are bogs, slee is sly, and a budget is a pouch or a wallet. Now in his budget, he boasts of the price. So a hunter would have call this a budget, or a workman, you know. Like the mason's apron would have been called a budget. I think that's it. And since I'm on a budget, I must wah. But I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. This is my channel. There's a playlist called Songs of Robert Burns. I'm putting up as many as possible, which will all be in a book I'm working on called Songs of Burns. And I think I've talked enough.